different. But
Yeah.
no, it was more along the lines of you know, the government not having enough PPE and stuff like that, and also,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
remember now.
what will happen
now.
if you catch it, sort of thing. I'm not, boy. Everyone, each to their own, innit? I'm not
I'm
saying.
saying this is a pin.
I'm just saying that could give me indications that it was a bit of collusion, almost like there was a bit of like, you know,
No, you
can you
can't just say just speaking as if the thing exists
if what?
you can't basically just acknowledging the thing exists. Just saying, just acknowledging
Well,
that
boy,
the
I'm
thing
not. Well,
could
it is. This
exist. No,
this is
you
where,
can say he could
well,
be wrong. You could come out later and go, it was proven the thing didn't exist, so you was wrong. But that doesn't mean man was like being told to say something, because it would be, if he was told to say something, it'd be way more extreme than that.
yeah, but do you know what I'm saying, though, innit? Like,
No, you're going too far. I think you're
no,
being
I'm
an
not going.
extremist.
You can see, no, but you could. I'm not okay. Now you've explained it to me. I'm like, cool, but you could see how somebody could retake it that way and say, oh, raw, he's saying this and da 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 da. Do you see what I'm saying? And someone could take that as he's pushing the agenda.
No, but I think that's going too far, because he wasn't.
So
He
you
was.
don't think anyone could think that? So
I don't. I think in order to think that, you've got to have a bit of an agenda to want that to be the case, and want to have someone to call out, and want to kind of like,
why would you want to?
hype something up.
Why would you want to call anyone out? You know what I mean?
Because
Like,
you
why
want to
would you
get
want
attention
to?
on social media. Because you want to use this. I think the entire RA platform was. You see what I said about thinking that stuff when I was younger, about them man like creating a business out of political issues and struggle, yeah, and actually capitalizing off of it. I think that's what RA did. I don't even think they believe half the stuff they say. I think most of the people doing conspiracy, truth or content on the internet are just doing it for clicks. They're actually trying to just make clickbait, shock
Well,
value.
what I noticed, a lot of the
Headlines.
artists that I met around these that circle, a lot of them had never really had much attention until that period.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
they
do get
built
what
a
you're
lot of
saying.
people took that moment. I think
I
you
do get
did
what
it
you're
as
saying.
well, and I'm not saying it in a bad way, but I think you did it. I think
No,
you
no, no.
saw
But the
an,
difference,
I
no,
think you
but
saw an
no,
opportunity.
but let me explain the difference. Let me explain the difference to you, right? And let me explain how the clout chasing worked here, because we both know. Now, before all this happened, right? I was not an internet man. You were the internet man, yeah.
Yeah.
So you was the internet man. Now you got me on your thing. A lot of people asked me to come on their thing. You got me on your platform. I got on your platform.
Yeah.
From there, that's when people decided to clout chase off of our thing. That's when
No,
M-Man got involved.
but I think you were clout chasing as well.
Off who?
Just off of the fact there was off of the pandemic.
I weren't clout chasing off the
I'm not saying it in a
pandemic.
horrible way. I'm not
I
saying it in a
weren't
horrible
clout
way.
chasing off the
No, I'll tell
pandemic.
you what.
I was doing my own
I'll tell you
thing.
what though.
I
Terra,
was
I'll tell you
doing my
this.
own thing. People
We don't have to call it
chose
clout chasing, yeah? That's a
people
negative.
chose to give their attention to me.
No. I'm saying
Yeah,
clout chasing.
and
Clout
rightfully
chasing
so,
is.
lives were saved. But
Listen, I'm saying clout chasing is maybe the wrong term. I'm not trying to say you did anything wrong.
it got me. Do you get me? It got me attention.
I'm saying you built a business. I'm saying you saw an opportunity. You saw that talking about this on the internet was a business opportunity.
It got me business. It got me business of people whose money I don't want. In a lot of cases,
you started a clothing brand off of it.
I did, and
good for you.
now,
Terra, good for you. You should do that in any opportunity.
I had to. Do you know what it is?
No, Terra, do you know what? I started a business in COVID as well. I hadn't really said this before, but the business still existed, but I became a director and put my focus into a business during COVID that has gone from strength to strength. And it was because of the lockdown and because of COVID that it became much more successful, because the service we were providing was needed even more. So that happened as well, but it wasn't a fact of seeing an opportunity. But the thing what I saw with the content on the internet is like, oh, this is going on. People are at home, they're frustrated, they're angry. So let's feed into that and let's get them looking at our platform and sending us money. I mean, I think you've done it in a quite a good way, because you're not really the guy to stand there either. And that's what I'm saying. So you're more like me in that sense, you know. You're not the guy to sit here and make a video making very specific claims. like, and go, oh, this is what's going on. RA do that, and they chat complete nonsense. Like they wish they could be
Yeah, but
like
we got to understand, we're not this. Like my thing is not a politically, like a lot of people want it to be, and I'm always constantly getting rid of people. They want to make it political. They want to put some sort of political attachment to it. Yeah, there's none of that. There's none of that. Like I said, I'll dialogue with people. I'm not against dialoguing with anybody. But my thing isn't that. So I'm not going to sit there and say, you know, we're not a right-leaning station or platform, and then be seen attacking.
Oh, and then, bro, I thought that was your statement. You know, wait. I thought you said, I thought your statement was, I'm not going to say we're not a right-leaning.
No, but
obviously we are.
I'm saying. I'm not going to make a claim and then be seen publicly doing something crazy like running down the anti-racist league or whatever.
Can we touch on that then?
Touch on what?
Obviously we've touched on it. We've gone back and forth on this for
years.
Why?
Why? Do you know what it is, Nova?
You've come a long way.
No, let me just say one thing, because you see with this clout chasing thing, what you have to understand, yeah, you implied almost that Bad Slave was popping off because of that side of things. When really,
what side of things?
Really, you're giving yourself, you're not giving yourself the credit, because most of the attention was coming between me and you.
I know.